Mama.
And me, Playtime!
Please subscribe for more videos.
Disney's Frozen 2. King Agner of Arendelle loved telling his daughters, Elsa and Anna, stories of long ago. One night, he told them about Northuldra, a people who lived in harmony with the spirits of nature. The Arendellians had built the Northuldra a dam as an offering of friendship. When the two groups gathered in the enchanted forest to celebrate, a fight broke out and the forest was surrounded by a magical mist. No one could get in and no one could leave. "Do you think the forest will wake again?" asked Elsa. "Only Atahala knows," answered Queen Iduna. She told them that her mother used to sing her a lullaby about a river called Atahalan, said to hold all the answers about the past. Iduna began to sing the lullaby, and the girls soon drifted off to sleep. Many years passed, and although their parents were gone, Anna and Elsa watched out for each other. Olaf had learnt to read, and Kristoff had bought an engagement ring, ready to take the next step with Anna. Sven fully approved. One thing the group always made time for was family game night. It was time for charades. When it was the girls' turn, Anna struggled to guess what Elsa was acting out. Elsa complained of being tired and called it a night. The truth was, something was bothering Elsa. A voice had been calling to her, trying to draw her away from the kingdom. But it seemed as though no one else could hear it. Moments later, Anna appeared. "You're wearing Mother's scarf," she said. "You do that when something's wrong." Elsa didn't want to worry Anna, but Anna always had a way of making Elsa feel better with both her words and her actions. Anna sang their mother's lullaby and Elsa drifted off to sleep. Later that night, Elsa awoke to a mysterious voice calling to her again. She couldn't help feel curious. Did the voice belong to someone magical, like her? As Elsa walked down to the fjord, she used her magic, tossing snow into the air. Images she had never seen before blossomed from her fingertips and surrounded her. Fascinated by the imagery, Elsa blasted out her power and an enormous shockwave swept across the fjord. The moisture in the air froze into small crystals and hung suspended in the air. "Air, fire, water, earth," she said. The shockwave startled Anna awake and she raced to the balcony, searching for Elsa. As the sisters' eyes met, a blinding flash of light came from the north and the crystals dropped to the ground in a cascade. As the crystals fell, Arendelle transformed. Water stopped flowing, fire vanished, the wind kicked up, pushing villagers out of their homes, and the ground rippled like the sea. The ground started to rumble again, but this time it was the mountain trolls. Grandpappy went straight to Elsa. "Much about the past is not what it seems," Puppy said. "When one can see no future, all one can do is the next right thing." To do that, Elsa knew she needed to find the voice. At dawn, Anna, Kristoff, Olaf and Sven joined Elsa. They all piled into Kristoff's wagon and began their journey north out of Arendelle. They passed many places they had seen before and continued even further into the unknown. Soon, they reached a vast wall of glittering mist. Elsa ran straight for it, knowing that they had arrived at the enchanted forest. The others were not far behind her. Olaf made a run for the mist and bounced off it like he was hitting a balloon. He giggled and then jumped up and did it again. Elsa reached for Anna's hand, drawing on her sister's strength. Slowly, the mist parted before them. "Promise me we'll do this together," Anna said. "I promise," said Elsa. The mist continued to roll back, revealing 4 stone monoliths that bore the symbols of air, fire, water and earth. As Elsa, Anna and their friends passed the pillars, the mist closed behind them. Suddenly, they were propelled into a clearing. "This forest is beautiful," Elsa said. With the soft rays of the sun illuminating the forest, it was like walking through a dream. The towering trees had shimmering golden leaves and stretched towards the sky. The group slowed their pace, staggered by the beauty. As the friends explored the forest, the wind spirit appeared. The wind spirit swept up Olaf. As everyone tried to help, they got swept up in the windstorm too. Elsa used her magic to stop a branch from slamming into Anna, which caused the wind spirit to push everyone but Elsa out of its grasp. Desperately, Elsa threw a steady stream of snow towards the center of the vortex. The wind swelled tighter around Elsa until, finally, she opened her arms, blasting out her power. The wind spirit released Elsa from the vortex. The friends heard noises coming from the bushes. It was the Northuldra and Arendalians from King Agner's story. The two sides, still at odds after so many years, ignored Elsa, Anna and their group and immediately began arguing. The leader of the Northuldra, Yelena, bickered with the Arendalian lieutenant Matthias. Thinking she recognized Matthias, Anna stepped forward. But both the Northuldra and the Arendalians rushed towards them. Elsa used her power, shocking everyone and sending them to the ground. The Northuldra and Arendalians resumed arguing when suddenly a bright flash appeared. "Fire spirit!" Yelena yelled. A ball of fire dashed around the tree, sending it up in flames. Elsa raced behind it, using her magic to try to stop it from spreading. When she finally chased it down, the fire spirit was not what she had expected. It was a tiny salamander. As Elsa looked into its eyes, she understood its feelings of pain and fear. She gently held out her hand and it scampered onto her palm, enjoying her cool touch. As she helped it find calm, the flames around the forest died. When things had calmed down, Elsa pulled out their mother's scarf and wrapped it around Anna, knowing it would comfort her. Ryder and Honey Moran were intrigued by it. Elsa explained that it had been one of Queen Iduna's most cherished possessions. Ryder and Honey Moran showed Anna and Elsa that the symbols on the scarf were Northuldra. "Our mother was Northuldra," Elsa announced to the group around them. The two opposing sides were bewildered by the discovery. Their differences, anger and suspicions melted away. Later that evening, the friends were relaxing when the ground began to shake. The earth giants had appeared. They rattled the ground with each stride. Everyone hid, but the giants seemed to sense Elsa's because of her magic. As they closed in on her, Anna yelled, drawing them towards her instead. Elsa quickly threw her powers into the night sky, tricking the earth giants and sending them lumbering in another direction. As the earth giants trudged off into the distance, Elsa began to walk after them. "I don't want to put anyone else at risk again, so we're going now, and we're going to find the voice," Elsa explained. Anna agreed, but first she needed to tell Kristoff. She searched for him all over camp, but he was nowhere to be found. Her heart heavy, she followed her sister and Olaf north. In a nearby meadow, Kristoff sat saddened. He couldn't believe Anna had gone without him. He walked through the forest, trying to sort out his feelings and wondering whether he truly fit into Anna's future. The journey north led Elsa, Anna and Olaf to the rise of a hill. In amazement, they looked down at an old Arendalian shipwreck, its tattered flag waving sadly in the wind. Anna and Elsa gasped at the sight. It was their parents' ship. They ran down to take a closer look. The sisters looked everywhere for clues about why their parents had been in the dark sea. Then they found a map. Anna and Elsa spread it out on the floor and saw that Atahallen was clearly marked. Their parents had gone on a voyage to seek answers about Elsa's magic. Elsa ran from the ship. "This is my fault," she said in tears. Anna insisted Elsa wasn't responsible for the choices of their parents and reminded Elsa of her important quest. "If anyone can resolve the past, if anyone can save Arendelle and free the forest, it's you," she said. "I believe in you more than anyone or anything." Once again, Anna had revived her sister's confidence. Elsa vowed to make it across the dark sea and find Atahallen, but she had to do it alone. Suddenly, Elsa magically created a boat under Anna and Olaf and sent them zipping down a path of ice. Anna scrambled, trying to stop their progress. But when the boat dropped down a slope, Anna and Olaf slipped into a river and floated away. Anna and Olaf were both angry with Elsa for sending them off. But they had to be quiet as they were sailing past a group of sleeping earth giants. Anna frantically searched for an escape and saw just ahead the river split. "Hang on, Olaf," she whispered. "Try not to scream." She took a branch and pushed them away from the snoring earth giants, directly towards a waterfall. Elsa had made her way north and reached the edge of the dark sea. There she had discovered the water spirit. It was the water noke. Elsa and the water noke battled, both above and below the sea. Finally, Elsa used her magic to make an ice bridle, which she tossed over the head of the water spirit. At first, the water spirit bucked, but it and Elsa soon moved in harmony as they galloped to the opposite shore of the dark sea. The haunting voice continued to call Elsa towards Atahallen. Elsa knew that there she would be able to uncover the truth. When Elsa and the water nock reached the shore, the water spirit galloped back into the dark sea. Elsa stepped into the ice cave, following the haunting call. She entered a big open room where images danced across the walls and ceiling. Elsa realised they were from the past, and that the voice that had been calling to her was the memory of her mother, Iduna. Listening to the words of her mother's song, Elsa knew Iduna had been calling her to finally become her true self, the Snow Queen. Exhilarated, Elsa drew out dozens of memories with her power, scouring the past for the secret of what had happened in the enchanted forest. But when Elsa finally found the startling truth about the lies that had been told, the ice surrounded her. It moved up her body, freezing her solid. With her last breath, she desperately sent Anna a message. Elsa's magic reached Anna and Olaf. An ice statue formed and Anna learnt the truth. Their grandfather had attacked the Northuldra. He had caused the battle that made the spirits curse the forest and surround it with an impenetrable mist. Anna had to make things right. As she began to lead Olaf away, he stopped suddenly. Flurries of snow drifted off his body. His fading magic meant Elsa was in serious trouble. Anna hugged the little snowman tightly. "I love you," she said, trying to hold back tears. Anna took a deep breath. She had to be strong to do the next right thing, to break the dam that was a symbol of hate and betrayal. At the edge of the river, Anna found the sleeping earth giants. She shouted, "Wake up!" They slowly got to their feet and began chasing her. She dodged trees and shrubs as she led them towards the dam. But she quickly found herself in the earth giant's path. Kristoff and Sven galloped by and scooped her up just in time. At the dam, Matthias tried to stop Anna. "Your Highness, what are you doing?" he asked. "Arendelle has no future until we make this right. King Runard betrayed everyone," she explained. "My sister gave her life for the truth." Matthias and the soldiers quickly agreed to help her. Anna darted to the centre of the dam, urging the giants to throw their boulders. Anna ran as the dam crumbled beneath her. She jumped and Matthias and Kristoff grabbed her moments before she fell. Anna's selfless act made the ice holding Elsa crack. Elsa mounted the water nock and together they raced towards Arendelle. Now that the dam was broken, a huge wave of water was rushing towards the village. Elsa froze the water with her power just in time. The village was saved. The curse was ended and the mist cleared from the enchanted forest. The Northuldra and Arendellians celebrated their freedom together, all anger disappearing between them. Anna found Elsa and hugged her tightly. The sisters realised they had succeeded by working together. Elsa's place was in the forest with the spirits as the Snow Queen, while Anna's was back in her beloved kingdom as the Queen of Arendelle. Elsa felt free and truly happy knowing she and her sister were exactly where they were meant to be. Mama!
Annie!
Playtime!
Please subscribe for more videos.